Hey YouTube, welcome to my small YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to cover booking a flight using Chase Ultimate Reward points by transferring them out to a transfer partner. I'm also going to cover how I found the flight, and I'm going to compare prices over a few different platforms. It's going to be different than videos I've done in the past. I'm going to keep it real simple and basic. The reason I'm doing the video in this style today is I posted a video a few weeks ago about the Sapphire Preferred, all the value that it has to offer on my favorite Facebook group. And a lot of people had some questions, and I began to realize that they don't really understand the transfer partners, and they might need to see a few visuals to see the value that you could actually get. With all that being said, let's get started. A transfer partner is a relationship that the bank has with the hotel or airline loyalty program. It allows you to take the points that you earn on your credit card and transfer them over to the hotel or airline loyalty program, book your stay, book your flight. Every bank and credit card has a unique group of transfer partners that they offer. So here's the scenario for today. I have a seminar that I'm attending in Minneapolis in early mid-September, and I need to arrive right around noonish. I have a flight home, but I do not have a flight there. I don't want to spend a lot of money for this domestic flight, and I don't want to burn through a lot of points. So where I'm going to start is I'm going to check Google Flights. As you can see here on Google Flights, this Delta flight fits the parameters. It leaves at Pittsburgh at 10:45 a.m. It's a direct flight, arrives in Minneapolis 12:08. Google's offering this flight for $249. Next, I'm going to go to Delta's website, and I'm going to find that same exact flight. I want to make sure it's available and see if there's any additional value going through Delta. Looking at Delta's page, it's the same cost as $249, but Delta's offering it for 22,500 Delta Sky Miles. But we're talking about the Chase card, and Chase doesn't transfer over to Delta. So my next option would be to check the Chase travel portal. In the travel portal, it's also $249, but I'll save a little bit on the points. It's 19,879 points. That's definitely not great. It's not 22,000, but I mean, I don't even want to spend 19,000 on a domestic flight. But I do have one other option. Because Delta is part of the SkyTeam Alliance, and so is Virgin Atlantic, we're going to check Virgin Atlantic. If Delta released award availability, meaning that they're allowing their alliance partners to sell their flights, it might just be there. And now that we're here on Virgin Atlantic, you can see that the flight does show up. The Delta flight on Virgin Atlantic is almost half the points. They're only asking 11,000 points and $6 for taxes and fees. That's pretty good, so I think we're going to go ahead and go with this one. Now, our next step is going to be getting our points from Chase over to Virgin Atlantic. Now, before we get into the actual step-by-steps on transferring the points, if you like what you see and you're enjoying the content, please hit the like button and subscribe. And any questions or comments, please put them down below. So let's transfer the points. First, log into your Chase account. Under the list of your Chase cards, pick the Sapphire card. Click the Redeem button. In the top right, find where it says Travel. Use the pull-down menu and select Transfer Points to Partners. Select Virgin Atlantic and hit Transfer Points. It'll ask you to confirm your info. Hit Next. Enter the amount of points that you would like to transfer. Once the points are transferred, go back over to Virgin Airlines and book your flight. Sometimes these transfers are instant. Sometimes they can take a day or two. And here's a pro tip. When you have to pay taxes and fees on top of the points, like in my example, it's asking for $6 for taxes, pay that with your Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and you will get your travel insurances and the protections that are available with the card. Also remember, you could always transfer your points out of Chase, but you can never transfer them back. I hope you got some value and you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one.